Well, in a word, better. It's definitely better than what Bali's going to be like very soon, at least for a lot of people. Yes, guys, welcome back to yet another riveting episode of That Was Today in Thailand with me, your crazy, kooky host. Yes, it is Thailand's happiest hobo, coming at you live from absolutely anywhere but Phuket, Thailand right now, guys. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Again, I did have to leave my little slice of paradise simply because of the traffic situation and, well, let's just call it out for what it is. The absolute rudeness and the way that a lot of people are misbehaving themselves and the way that they're conducting themselves down on Phuket right now, guys. And that's why I'm doing this tie-in with Bali, okay? A lot of people ask me, listen, which is better, Bali or Phuket? And it always comes down to, it's your own personal preference, guys, okay? If you're looking to party, you're looking for, you know, girls and excitement and stuff like that, most likely Phuket's going to be better for you or more your style than Bali is. Because of the Buddhist / Muslim difference, Phuket is probably going to be a little bit more in line for the guys that are looking to come and party. You can definitely party down in Bali. It is an absolutely beautiful island, guys, and it offers so much that it is crazy. There's incredible surfing, the foods are amazing, the people are wonderful, the jungles, the monkeys, the wildlife. Guys, I'll tell you something, there are some spots down there that will absolutely take your breath away. However, driving can also take your life away, not only on Phuket, but down in Bali. And guys, that's what this video is really centering on, okay, is the driving issues and problems that both islands are having. I have been very vocal about the driving problems here on Phuket, and again, it's one of the big reasons why I actually left the island, because I couldn't take it anymore. Now, down in Bali, they're having the exact same problems, and it all stems from the same thing. It's guys that are coming on vacation that think that they can do anything they want to because they're in a different country, not realizing that that country does actually have laws. Now, the biggest problem is that on Phuket especially, and down in Bali, nobody has really administered those laws. They really haven't enforced them very much, and they are allowing anybody to rent not only motorbikes but cars as well without ever asking whether or not they have the proper license, etc., etc. Now, I will tell you this much, I have never been asked to show proof of a driver's license at all when I'm renting a vehicle in Thailand. And that is the only country in the world that I have ever been to that has not asked me for proof of a driver's license. It's crazy. And guys, I'm going to tell you something. There are people dying every single day down here. They're not putting it out on the news, but if you're driving around and you see how many accidents there are, it's insane. And Bali right now is having the exact same problem, only they're going to make this law. Guys, it is coming in, so if you're thinking about going down to Bali, keep this in mind. They are going to stop motorbike rentals to tourists. They do not want tourists out there killing themselves or killing the local people. So if you do not have an actual approved driver's license for Indonesia, an international driving permit with the proper motorcycle endorsement, or if you do not have a driver's license like a Thai driver's license or from Malaysia or one of these countries that is recognized in one of these Southeast Asian countries, you will not be allowed to rent a motorbike again on Bali. Now, that really sucks because most people down on Bali have motorbikes, just the same as in Thailand. However, I hate to say it, it does make sense, and I'm kind of all for it because I don't think that you should be renting a bike if you're not properly capable of driving the bike. And I don't mean that you could just get on a bike and drive it. I mean you should have an actual license. You should be fully capable of driving that bike, guys, because it is dangerous. I mean, it's Russian roulette that you're playing with your own life, and mine as well. Every time I get on a bike now, guys, I got to be honest with you, I'm almost scared. Now, what's going to happen is that they're even talking about in Bali making it mandatory that instead of you renting a motorbike, you're going to have to rent a car through a travel agency. Now, that's if you want transportation. They're talking about doing away with bikes totally, which would honestly suck, because one of the best things about being on a tropical island, guys, is blasting around on a bike. It's fantastic and it's fun. But in the last month alone, down on Bali, there's been 187 people ticketed or arrested for traffic violations, not having a driver's license, drinking and driving, not having a helmet. Also, you know, they're talking about people that are wearing just shorts, no shirts, nothing else, driving bikes. I mean, look, I understand you can't wear full leather gear driving a bike in the tropics, but you should at least have like a shirt on or something, guys, you know, some sneakers, a helmet. Guys, you have to wear a helmet. I mean, give your head a shake, boys. Really, you got to be driving with a helmet. And if Phuket sees that Bali is having success with this and it hasn't hurt their tourism, they might implement the same stuff here, because they got to do something about the deaths. Now, as far as the misbehaving, guys, I'm not one to point out any group of people, but everyone in the comment section is going on about how, well, it's the Russians this, it's the Russians that. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that there's just so many Russians here. I will say this much, yes, the majority of the stuff that I've witnessed has been from people from Russia, but again, there's also idiots from every other country acting like fools here. Down in Bali, they are addressing it head on, and they're actually talking about revoking and suspending the visa on arrival for Russian and Ukrainian tourists because of the fact that they are the ones that are causing 90% of the problems down there. The assaults, the drinking and driving, the shoplifting, the just overall everything. Sadly enough, that's the group that it is. So everyone that's commenting in the comments about it's the Russians this, it's the Russians that, I hate to say it, guys, but you're not that far off. And I don't know what we do about it, because, you know, Thailand needs the tourism dollars they need, but man, I don't know. Do they have to have police walking around and ticketing people or arresting people? Like, they've got to do something. So that would make, well, they got to do something to make Bali better. Or sorry, not Bali better. They got to do something to make Phuket better, because right now it's a show down there. It really is. And guys like me, we're leaving. Sadly enough, we're taking off because it's no longer fun, it's no longer safe, and it's no longer a slice of paradise at the moment, guys. I hate to say it, but it's not. So they've got to do something, guys. They really do, to make it better here and safer. Look, at the end of the day, man, it really is. It's like rolling the dice with your life every time you get on a bike now. And again, if they were actually really reporting the amount of accidents and the amount of fatalities on the road here, most people would not want to drive here at all. So hopefully they're going to do something, not as extreme as Bali has, but they're going to come out and make it so that the rental companies demand proof that you have the proper license to drive, okay? Because something's got to be done about it. Now, as far as people acting like idiots, I don't know what they're going to do. I can't see Thailand doing the same thing that Bali's doing by revoking the visa on arrival for people from those two countries, because, well, Thailand needs the money. At the end of the day, I hate to say it, but they do. Tourism is everything here, and if you were here back during, you know, the COVID times like I was, it was pretty desperate here. It really was, man. So to see these people making some money finally is nice, but by the same token, it's really discouraging, because people are acting like absolute idiots. And I don't know what they're going to do about it. I don't know if they need to increase the police presence or give the police some more authority to actually arrest people or ticket them, you know, because it's really a shame. You got guys like me who love Phuket. I mean, be honest with you, I have people all the time ask me, do you actually work for the Thai Tourism Bureau? I don't. However, if you guys are interested in a sponsorship, hit me up. I'd love to. But no, man, I just love the island. I love the country. But I don't love what's going on right now. And I really hope that they do something about it, because It's really damaging the reputation, and it's killing the vibe for people like me. It really is. I hate to say it, but that's true. And again, I hate to point out one group of people, but for the most part, yeah, you'd be right. It is that. It's that tourist. End of story. I don't think they're living their best life. I am trying to live mine. That's why I left my little slice of paradise and have been hitting Thailand all over and enjoying myself as much as I possibly can. Because again, guys, I only have one life and I want to live the best one that I can. The same as I want for you guys. So until next time, guys, that was Today in Thailand. Cheers.